Hello everybody. In this demonstration I have two virtual servers in my existing TSAM project, which is called Gazoo Cloud. As you can see, I've got two servers here. There is no monitoring agent running on them, hence we see the highlight no monitor. I'm going to remove one of these servers and let's see what happens. So let's move the server which ends in 130. So I come to the TSAM interface. I'm going to request a new service. I'll choose Virtual Server Management. I'm going to modify my project, and I'm going to remove a server. So there's my project name, the list of all the servers, and I'll select the server I want to remove. Now in this example, I'm going to save an image of this server before it is removed. So I'll keep the checkbox highlighted, and I'll press OK. Yes, I would like to proceed. And if we look at the recent requests, we can see a new request to remove this particular server. The request has moved to the queued state, and very shortly it will remove into the in progress state. In progress, and now we should see things happening in the vSphere client, and also we'll see some TPM workflows being kicked off. So if we look at the TPM workflow status, and finally we see a workflow called Cloud Image Keep Save Block on Exit being initiated. Keep an eye out on what's happening in the virtual center. Now we wanted to keep a backup of this server, so the first operation that's going to happen is we're going to clone the virtual machine. So this may take some time. And you can see some objects being created in the vSphere client. And note the name of the object being created has got the name of the host that's being cloned with some text auto-saved on exit, followed by the deployment request ID. This 15625 is the deployment request ID. So for audit trail purposes, if you want to see exactly what happened or how this particular image was created, we can always go back to the workflow status and go through and navigate the workflow provisioning status. Almost halfway done, over halfway done. If we flick back to the self-service GUI, we'll see the request is in progress. And here we can drill down and get some more logging information. This is the management plan that's being run, Dell server. We want to save image of this server, so that's true. Nothing in the work log and nothing in the communication log yet. If I go to my email client, I was logged in as cloud admin. When this request was made, we'll see some emails happening or emails being sent. So our request to remove a server has been processed. Okay, so we can see that this user has been notified via email as well. And when this request is completed, we'll receive another email saying the request has completed. The clone is almost finished. There we go, clone is finished. Now let's see which workflow will start the delete. And now we can see rp.cluster_delete has been invoked. This has then spawned the cloud delete cluster workflow, which you can see is in progress. And here the sequence of steps that happens now is the virtual machine we're about to delete is powered off. As you can see, the entry in the vSphere client, and there's an operation delete virtual machine which has completed. So the underlying operations have completed, the workflows have completed, and the service request is continuing processing, and very soon we should receive an email and this request will become resolved. Okay. Note, I was driving the operation through the self-service GUI. We would have seen a service request created as a result of a catalog request being created from the self-service GUI. This is what we're seeing here. Request 1034 was the request to remove a server. So the catalog request actually created a service request, and so on. And in a later video, I'll drill through this navigation flow and show the detailed structure behind which TPA constructs and objects are created. That concludes the demonstration of removing a server from an existing project.